Okay, here we are. I want to go ahead and try to finish up this whole narration. I want to get this done. I've basically been keeping this on pause for quite a while. So let's see. Let's have our play pause button fill us in. Okay, got my meditation music background. I'm doing my side now, focusing on that. That's what I'm going to be doing. So let's see. Here we're looking at the portals. And there's images of the portals. This is a very like Salvador Dali type of an image. Big round head in the front, kind of like the Betty Boop kind of thing. Kind of like really start getting in there a little more details on the face. There's the nose, the eyes, an ear, kind of like a bald kind of a head, the chin. It starts to really look like another person, like there's the shoulders of a person. Like now it's like if I take the image all the way to the end and it looks like, the shoulders of a person kind of like looking out, kind of this way, it looks like a little figurine kind of standing there, kind of bending forward, sort of kind of thing going on. Long nose. Oh yeah, I was focusing in on portals. Yeah, I was kind of concentrating on here, and kind of like zoom into them. The brush itself created the depth and the depth perception of higher and lower, or what would like penetrate one of the portals as a cave, and what would define like the outside. Okay, here we go. It looks like like a goldfish, some type of another seawater, maybe type of bass or something. So I guess something like this is like kind of funny to find something and say, oh look, here's some details, there's some stuff in here. This is kind of like something that you can kind of like do if you had a piece like this. Grab your magnifying glass. Of course, just like anything else, you probably wouldn't want to stare at anything for too long. You can actually really control it by, crossing your eyes a little bit and then uncrossing them a little bit more. Here's a portrait. Now, this is an abstract face, but here's her image. Here's her front side, where ladies are very, very proud and really need to have what's there. I mean, you can really see it was really pronounced. Kind of like a Julie Andrews kind of a figure. Here I'm kind of zooming in. It looked like the shipwreck. A whale, or a ship that's docked at a port on an island. Maybe some rocks down there. Yeah, there's just like anything else, if something starts to get a little out of control, change your position, change your view. You can actually really control these things. Probably just like the electric lady too. You can control how far she floats out of the picture, because it's all optical. It's only really just with your eyes, but it really glows, and it gives it a real surrealistic dimension. It's a holographic type of an image that you can actually really kind of see through it. That's in light. They're kind of like some aquatic kind of shark kind of images, maybe possibly a palm tree, some silhouette, maybe a Viking ship at dock. An eagle in flight. You can also do these things with hand shadows and stuff too, But it's kind of interesting to kind of have discovered something, because this is a whole avenue that I can continue to pursue to control and contain it, and to develop a specific desired result that I would specifically want to achieve. As a very nice contained holographic three-dimensional image, which would be very easily contained, and very easily identifiable and visible. so that you'd know what was going on. You'd probably see it like a holograph or something. Go, oh, what's going on over here? Rather than something kind of flying across the room and spinning around somebody's glass on the bar and tipping something over and buzzing back and they take the magic wand and sprinkle glitter all over your shoulder. That would be fun. So yeah, see, as I get closer and as I keep the camera moving, see the images keep shifting and changing and more images begin to emerge and appear. A really interesting resemblances, at least, to faces, or to the environment. You see, I recognize it, and see how the faces they change directions, and they change from like either a man or to a woman. Like right now, this is a woman, and she's changed position. She's looking to the right, where just before this, it was a male image, and it was looking to the left. This appears like a cavernous type of a mountain, sort of a surrealistic type of an image with some sky and background. Now we got the magic mushroom. More portals, more shadows. More faces. Looks like Socrates or Plato. The Bride of Frankenstein, Barbie, a ladybug, a butterfly, a parrot. See how they keep changing, shifting, changes. It's what do they call it? Shift changers. Some sort of changelings. Whole bunch of little magic little fairies got in my painting. And of course we say now, how do you photograph or videotape an hallucination? So that's what I'm talking about, verifiable, what's verifiable, or what's possibly only in someone's imagination or only in their mind. Here it looks like in the background a tornado, or a tornado coming, hurricane. We're not in Kansas anymore, Toto. And they continue to take on different characteristics. Yeah, but these would be really interesting fantasy, surrealistic paintings in themselves. That was the whole idea about when I went to art school and why I even got out of 2D design is what I was doing before. None of this stuff had three-dimensional forms. And I just stayed away from 2D and design, and I was just only focusing on realism and 3D dimensional forms, even in fantasy and surrealism. But I just wanted to get out of design completely. But my whole idea when I did the remake of the mandala, I added some organic items to it, such as the leaves. There's like some leaves, vegetation type plants that I added to that. The reason for that is like in Nichiren Daishonin